Hello there, I'm Mike and welcome to Disney Parks Addict. Today, we'll be taking a look at all the rides, shows and attractions found at Busch Gardens in Williamsburg, Virginia. The park opened in 1975 by the Anheuser-Busch company before being bought by SeaWorld Parks Entertainment in 2010. Busch Gardens Williamsburg features a combination of roller coasters and Broadway-style shows, with the park being broken down into lands themed to different European countries, each having its unique style of food, music and attractions. With consistent annual awards for best landscaping and for being the most beautiful theme park, this is a great day out for all the family to enjoy. You enter the park into my home country, England. Enjoy the historic village that is complete with classic English architecture, double-decker buses, Big Ben, and even a replica of Shakespeare's Globe Theatre. Currently performing at the theatre is the Sesame Street show Let's Play Together, which is a great chance for the younger visitors to see all their favourite characters while singing and dancing along. You can grab some amazing English delicacies at the England Sweet Shop that offers donuts, fudge, and other homemade treats, as well as serving as the park's Starbucks location. The only attraction in England is the Sky Ride, a gondola lift that takes you 80 feet into the air and goes through all 6 countries in the park, with stops in England, France, and Germany. Not only is it a great way to navigate the park, you'll also get some amazing views of the beautiful Busch Gardens Williamsburg. We now move on to our next country, Scotland. Here is where you'll find the first animal encounters, including Scottish Highlander cattle, barn owls, sheep, or head to the stables to view some amazing Clydesdale horses. Throughout the day, at many of the animal enclosures throughout the park, you can watch trainer talks to learn more about the animals from the specialists that help to look after them. In Scotland, you can find Lil Clyde's, a fun children's carousel themed to the miniature versions of the beautiful horses. You can also find the first station for the Busch Gardens Railway, which is a nice relaxing 20-minute scenic train ride that takes you on a breathtaking tour of the park. This is also a great way to get around, with other stations in New France and Festa Italia. We now head to our first coaster, the Loch Ness Monster. This is one of the oldest attractions in the park, opening in 1978. It has continually been rated as a fan favorite, and for good reason, as it is the only remaining roller coaster in the world to feature interlocking loops, which serves as the only 2 inversions, but the rest of the coaster is still just as fun. Make sure you don't miss out on this great attraction. As with all my guides, we will head around the park clockwise, which takes us to the next land, Sesame Street Forest of Fun. Added in 2009, this is another great family-friendly offering compared to the many thrill-seeking attractions found in the park. It features 4 fun attractions, including Bert and Ernie's Lock Adventure, a flat flume ride with water effects, Oscar's Whirly Worms, a spinning rockin' tug ride, Prince Elmo's Spire, a children's drop tower ride, and finally Grover's Alpine Express, a family-friendly roller coaster, which is a great way to introduce thrill rides to young riders. The land also features some outdoor playgrounds, and in the warmer summer months, the wet play area is a great place to cool off. There is also a show called Sunny Day Celebration, which gives another chance for the younger visitors to see their favorite Sesame Street characters sing, dance, and play games. We now head to the next land, Italy, and first up is Escape from Pompeii. This is a shoot the chutes water ride that will transport you back in time to the ancient city of Pompeii. Will you be able to escape before the volcano erupts, with lots of special effects throughout the ride, including movable decorations, lighting and fire effects. This is more than just a simple flume attraction. On the final drop, you will shoot down 5 stories straight into the splash pool below, in which you will most likely get wet, so be prepared. Further into the land, you will come to Da Vinci's Garden of Inventions, which features 4 fun family-friendly flat rides. First is the Battering Ram. Instead of knocking down walls, this has been transformed into a swinging boat ride that is a great family thrill attraction. Next door is the amazing Flying Machine. This aerial ride will have you spinning with joy on the various rotating arms. Opposite are the Little Balloons and Little Gliders, 2 fun-sized spinning attractions that is perfect for the younger younger flyers. The gardens are next to the San Marco section of the land, which features some great dining locations serving up classic Italian cuisine. You can also enjoy the sounds of San Marco, a group of talented singers performing lively medleys as you dine. The final section in Italy is Festa Italia, themed around a fair celebrating Marco Polo's return home from his famous travels to China. You won't be able to miss this first attraction, Apollo's Chariot. This is a B&M hypercoaster that specializes in airtime, with a top speed of 73 miles an hour. Although it doesn't feature any inversions, this is still a thrill ride that has plenty of drops and turns, and consistently places in the top 10 steel coasters in the world, so you know it's one not to be missed. Right next door is the smaller coaster Tempesto. This steel-launched roller coaster will send you forwards and backwards through the station before shooting you up 150 feet into the air, where it completes a half loop, a heartline roll, 2 non-inverting loops, and then ending up back into the station. Opening in 2015, it has become another great addition to the park. Being a fair, it also has plenty of midway games for a chance to win a prize and some popular flat rides. First up is Turkish Delight, where you can join the Turkish tea party on this classic teacup ride. Elephant Run is a child-friendly music express ride, with the trade wind taking it up a notch for a more family-friendly offering. Next, we have the Roman Rapids, the fun whitewater rafting ride. You will most likely get soaked on this water ride as you head through Roman ruins that features sprouting jets, waterfalls, and other water features, along with extra water jets on the balcony, giving non-riders a chance to add to the fun. Please note that this attraction is only open during weekends and the peak season. To dry off, you can try the next ride, Pantheon. This is a huge steel multi-launch coaster that was added to the park in 2022. Themed to a series of Greek gods, this amazing coaster features 2 inversions, a top speed of 73 miles per hour, and just an all-round amazing experience that is definitely worth a ride. As I mentioned before, there is also a station for the Busch Gardens Railway in Festa Italia, which is a great way to take you around the park. It's time we head to the next area, Germany, and in particular Oktoberfest Village. You will first come to Verbolten, a unique steel launch coaster that will take you on the Autobahn through the Black Forest. There is an indoor show section that features 3 different storylines, which makes this coaster great to re-ride over and over again. With multiple launches and special ride elements, this is a great attraction for all the family to enjoy. Next up is the Whirlwind, a traditional spinning swing ride that soars riders into the skies on single or double swings. Der Rote Baron gives a chance for younger visitors to pilot their very own fighter plane. Another classic amusement park ride is Der Autobahn, a fun bumper car attraction that gives you the chance to drive sleek German vehicles while trying to bash your family and friends. Right next door is Der Autobahn Junior, a miniature version of the classic bumper cars. At the back of the land is Der Festhaus, a great restaurant serving German fare like bratwurst, smoked sausage, and more. Throughout the day, there will be multiple performances of Oktoberfest, a fun show filled with German music and dances in a modern style. The final attraction in Oktoberfest Village is the newest in the park, Dark Coaster. Opening in May 2023, this indoor launch coaster has straddle seating and utilizes the theming and storyline from the previous Dark ride, Curse of Dark Castle. It has some great special effects throughout, and due to the small layout of the track, you actually end up riding the same track twice. It doesn't feature any inversions, but all the launches and sharp turns are a lot of fun. This is a great dark thrill ride for all the family to enjoy. We now head to the quaint village of Rheinfeld, Germany. It is home to the Kinder Carousel, a classic and antique Herschel carousel restored to its former glory. It features wonderful hand-carved horses and chariots and is perfect for those that want to ride on a piece of history. Head to the park's central river to take a ride on the Rhine River Cruise, a nice relaxing boat ride that showcases the amazing landscaping and natural beauty that this park has to offer. Here is also where you can catch the final section of the Sky Ride, which will take you back to the entrance to the park in England. Within Rheinfeld is a small sub-area called Land of Dragons, which is home to fun attractions for the younger ones. There is a 3-story dragon-themed treehouse, a wet play area with waterfalls and geysers, a flying spinning dragon ride called Flutter Sputter, Chug and Tug, a small kiddie boat ride, and Bugger Dug, another small music express ride with ladybug ride cars. The final attraction in Germany is Alpengeist, a B&M inverted coaster that broke a load of world records when it first opened in 1997. It is themed as a German Alps ski lift that is taken over by the Alpengeist, or Ghost of the Alps. It features 6 inversions including loops, corkscrews and rolls, as well as going through tunnels and passing by many other attractions in the park. This is one of the coasters that has helped Busch Gardens build a legacy and certainly shouldn't be missed. The next land is France, but we first head into French colonial Canada, also known as New France. The first ride you will come to is the classic log flume ride Le Scoot. This is an opening day attraction that will take you over the treetops and on an adventure that has plenty of near misses with other logs and other attractions, before plunging down a 50-foot drop back into the sawmill. Similar to the other water rides in the park, you will most likely get wet, and the ride is only operational during weekends and peak times. Next up is Invader, a wooden roller coaster that opened in 2017. It has plenty of airtime hills, a huge 74-foot drop, and reaches speeds of almost 50 miles per hour. It is also famous for repurposing the trains from Gwazi, a now defunct wooden coaster from Busch Gardens Tampa. The final train station for the Busch Gardens Railway can be found here, which can take riders back to the front of the park in Scotland. The final attraction in New France is Le Catapult, a classic scrambler flat ride that will spin you round and round, resulting in a fun dizzy experience. We now head into the beautiful village of Aquitaine, France, that features boutiques, great dining locations, and the Royal Palace Theatre that hosts a variety of shows throughout the year during the many special festivals and events. It is also home to the Middle Skyride location that drops off riders from England or can be taken to the land of Germany. The only attraction in this area is Griffon, the huge 205-foot dive coaster which took the record for tallest and fastest dive coaster from its sister ride SheiKra in Busch Gardens Tampa when it opened in 2007. With a heart-pumping drop that takes you into top speeds of 70 miles an hour, a huge loop, and splashdown effect, this is still one of the best attractions in the park. We now go to the final land in Busch Gardens Williamsburg, Ireland. Before you get to the Kilcarney village, you will pass Eagle Ridge and Wolf Valley that features the amazing creatures along with various trainer talks and animal spotlights. As you enter the beautiful village, you can buy some handmade Irish gifts or dine in the traditional Irish pub, serving up plenty of draft beers and pub snacks. You will probably notice the Abbey Stone Theatre that is home to the award-winning show Celtic Fire, that is filled with amazing traditional Celtic music and Irish dancing. This show often fills up fast, so make sure you arrive early to avoid disappointment. Outside the theatre, you can catch some live music from the band Dublin Over. We now move on to the only ride in Ireland and the final attraction in this guide, Finnegan's Flyer. This is a dual giant swing ride that progressively takes riders higher and higher. The ride peaks at a whopping 100 feet and goes up to 45 miles an hour, which makes it another great thrilling ride in the park. Riders can also check out the beautiful scenery surrounding the area before plunging back down to earth. If you're planning a trip to Virginia, I would definitely recommend spending a day at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, as they truly offer something unique. If you want to buy tickets, then head to Undercover Tourist, a reputable discount ticket website that offers great savings, and are currently doing a great deal on a 2-day ticket combined with Water Country USA, the on-site water park. Check my affiliate link in the description box below to see if you can make a saving on your next theme park trip. So that completes this guide for Busch Gardens Williamsburg. If you want to know more about Busch Gardens Tampa, then check out this guide video here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Disney Parks Addict.